Hi, this is Greg Folts again, President of Marshall Institute. Again, we're going to do a video blog series on management and how, in this case, how we can sustain change for TPM and reliability. In a previous session, we had basically discussed the 4 key points that I want to talk about. One being consensus on our strengths and opportunities, or understanding our current state. The second one being building a case for change so that we can see the value. The third one, developing the internal expertise to drive the change. And the fourth point being developing a strategy. So this morning we're going to go into more detail on consensus for strengths and opportunities, or understanding our current state. Essentially, understanding our current state, a few key tips that you might think about when you go back to your organization to do that is, number one, creating a map or a process map of your existing processes can be a great way to help. There are many books out there on developing process maps and value stream mapping that can help you to understand both the flow of the processes that you have, and then as you get people from the shop floor who work in those processes, they will begin to discuss naturally some of the opportunities that exist, some of the strengths of the process, things that work well, not so well. The second key point I want you to be thinking about when you're understanding your current state, or you're understanding your strengths and opportunities, is ask employees. Get together in one-on-one sessions with employees. They will often talk freely. A lot of times I get to go into organizations as kind of an outside resource to interview people and understand what the strengths and opportunities are in their organization, and it's amazing. They will talk, they will share, they have ideas. Tap into that resource as you're trying to understand your current state. The third thing you can look at is data. It's very good to go out and get your maintenance data on maintenance cost, availability of equipment, mean time between failure, mean time to repair, and many other things that will help us to understand where we're at in our journey towards reliability. And the fourth thing that I want you to be thinking about is just comparing yourself, comparing those numbers and information you gather with what we know to be the best of the best studies that have been done out there. There's a few studies that we can tap into that will show us that there's no coincidence between the fact that the very best of the best have certain practices that are strongly correlated to success in organizations. So listen, I hope you do well at understanding your current state, and thanks for giving me some time this morning.